just going to adjust the camera a little bit. You may or may not see my cat in the background, but we'll work on that. I'm not too worried about that. Move the table. It wants to turn. We can move everything this way a little bit. I'll just switch ends with my keyboard here. I won't probably be responding in the live chat. And let me pull it up on my phone so I can actually potentially set it up so I can see the home. Go to my channel. Mute this here. And we'll use the old bottle of Hoppies to hold up my phone. This way I can see what I've got going on. All right. I see I have 2 people viewing my stream. So welcome to you. So this weekend I was firing the mini cannon, and we're going to clean it. I've got other stuff to clean. What we're going to be using today is shooter lube. Let's see if I can get a good view of the shooter lube. This is stage 1. I like it. It doesn't smell. Spray some on the barrel. Spray some down the barrel. Get a patch here. So this is my mini cannon. I got it. It was in very rough shape. Check out the video that I posted late last week. I've got some pictures in there of what it looked like when I first got it. I restored it a little bit. I could restore it more. I could get the barrel here to a high polish shine and everything, but I don't want to. I kind of like the antique-ish look of it, and everything. Let me see if I can get my camera quit moving here. All right, that looks a little better. But I've got this mini cannon that I found. Somebody was actually going to throw it away. And me being me, I was like, no, don't throw it away. I can use it. And so I did. I cleaned it up, restored it, and that is where we're at now. We probably put 65, 70 rounds through it this weekend. And I have yet to actually clean out this barrel. I might need a different smaller jig here, just because this one doesn't seem to want to fit down the barrel. If you're in chat, type something, and I'll give you a shout out. Say hi. This is, I think, my first actual live stream on YouTube. I was going to stream this on Twitch, but I decided I was going to go on YouTube. The one thing I don't like about YouTube is their restrictions on how I can stream. I'm only allowed to stream with a webcam, whereas on Twitch, I'm allowed to do mobile with my phone, which is a little bit nicer for when I want to do stuff at the range. I'm not in the mood to drag a laptop out there and everything else to try to get video. So pretty much for the time being, until I get up to 1,000 subscribers, the only live streams that you're going to see from me on the range are going to be on Twitch, and the live streams from YouTube are going to be of me cleaning or chatting about something. If you have topics that you'd like me to cover, gun safety, how to pick a good defensive firearm, anything like that, just let me know, and I'll get them covered. I'm an NRA certified basic pistol instructor. I've taught, I couldn't even begin to guess how many people I've trained to apply for their concealed carry license here in Ohio. And I'm also an NRA range safety officer. So if there's anything you'd like to go over, I'd be more than happy to go over it with you. Always trying to think up now new content for my channel. I kind of want to start growing my channel again. It's been quite a few years since I did any major content recording for my channel. A couple life changes, divorce, 2 new babies, new house. My father passed away this year. My grandfather passed away in 2016. It's just been a little rough mentally. And then this year with the pandemic and everything, I'm not in the best financial shape. Then again, I never have been. I was never born with a silver spoon. I did acquire a few firearms when my dad passed away that he had. So I'll be slowly showcasing those as the time goes by. I do have one planned. I've got the start of the video. I've got the audio recorded to go along with the pictures. And then I just now have to go through and do the record the video section of it where I talk about it a little bit more in depth. The audio is just a basic history of that firearm that I know of and things like that. I will tell you that the magazine on it is a prototype, so there's a little bit of a teaser. Those of you that know me personally have probably seen the firearm and know exactly which one I'm talking about. So I will get a little bit more in depth with that once we That's probably going to come out later this week if I get time. There will be a Throwback Thursday video. I did find some old footage of an event that I had at my old house with my old range, and it was interesting to see that. And I've had gastric bypass since I was recording a lot of my videos. I'm still chubby, but nowhere near when I was over 400 pounds, as you've seen in a lot of my past videos. So we're gonna just go with that. And look at all that dirt in there. Get it all out. I'm just using standard gun cleaning tools. I've never actually cleaned a Canon before, so this is a first for me, other than when I restored it. But getting the actual burnt powder and carbon and God knows what kind of gunk build up in here out. So still only 2 people in viewing this, so maybe we'll get somebody else to come along. Maybe we won't. But we're going to clean this Canon, and then I'm going to clean my XDS. I didn't fire it over the weekend at all. It's just I like to clean them every week if I carry them, and it's been the one I've been carrying. It's been a little cool, and as it gets cooler, I'll probably switch to my my Glock, or I may switch to the Ruger. Big old 357. In fact, it's the only wheel gun that I own. And that was my grandfather's service pistol back when he was a police officer. I think that gun's as old as I am, so I think it's 39 years old. And I'll probably do a review of his handcuffs that I acquired. Some things like that. I've got some good ideas planned. And then we can just always do, if I get enough viewers, a live stream Q&A of just things, anything firearm related. And I'll probably start splitting my streams between YouTube and Twitch more. If you want to follow me on Twitch, my channel name over there is Tom's Guns. And I've only done a couple tests of just me driving and talking while I've been driving. So there's not a whole lot of content over there. If you're watching this, why don't you go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and maybe leave a comment. And if I play this back later and the audio sucks, we're gonna just delete this video and nobody will even know what happened. I might keep the audio or the video. I might download it and then just put some audio over it. Oh yeah, get all that carbon buildup off the fuse hole. I'm sure I'm not using proper terminology for parts of a Canon. I'm not that familiar with the Canon. I mean, I know how they work. They work the same as a muzzleloader. So the only difference is you light it with a fuse. At least this Canon, I'm sure some of them, some of the fancier ones. This one's old. I wouldn't even begin to guess how old it was. I see no manufacturer's marks. I see no serial numbers or anything like that on it. So it's hard to say. My kitty right over here, that one, that's Chief. He got sick earlier this year. He had really bad urine crystals and everything, but he's doing well now. We had to switch him to a specific food, and in order for him to make sure he eats that food, we just switched it for both the cats, and they seem to be doing a lot better by just eating that food. So yeah. Yeah, the one when he first got sick, it was late at night, and we rushed him up to the emergency vet. And I was, frantic the whole time mentally as we were driving up there. And they sent him home that night with some medication. Well, a couple days later, we ended up taking him to our regular vet. And the vet was like, oh, well, his crystals are still pretty bad. And, they ended up keeping him for 3 days, 4 days. Hooked him up to an IV, to a catheter, all that fun stuff. Always check the barrel. Okay, barrel's empty. With the XDS, you have to fire it in order to... Oh, I always have a hard time with these. It's completely different than how my Glock is. Come on. There we go. All right, you got to turn this little knob up. And it always just gets me every time. I mean, once you get that flipped up, it's very similar to taking down a Glock and cleaning a Glock. So, that's not too dirty. I don't know how well the camera's going to pick this up, but we're going to see. I need to come that way. Yeah, the barrel's not too dirty. So we're gonna go ahead and work on this. Clean the outside of it with the silicone rag. I'll give it a shot of the shooter lube. Let that run through. Grab the 9mm, one of the 9mm bore snakes. This one's seen a lot of use, but I prefer bore snakes. A lot of people don't like bore snakes. I do. They make it easy for cleaning the barrel. Obviously, I couldn't use the bore snake for the cannon. I'm not even sure exactly what size the cannon is. I'm thinking it's like a 40 or a 45 caliber, if I had to wager. It's just a little over, almost just a little under a half an inch. So, okay. I'll wipe the outside of the barrel down, get the feed ramp pretty good. The feed ramp. on the outside. I do like this because it's got the very open sights on it. It makes it real nice for shooting in lower light. I got this from a buddy. He was looking to sell it. He was going through some hard times financially, and he wanted to sell it. Granted, he had enough guns. I think he had, the list he put out that I saw was 15 guns total, handguns that he wanted to sell. Pretty much every make and model. There was some Glocks, a couple cars, the XD, a Smith and Wesson, which my father ended up buying, and I now have. So carry guns pick up a lot of dust. I would recommend, personally, I recommend cleaning your carry gun every week, every month at minimum, every week if possible, whether you shoot it or not, just simply because they pick up dust and debris from being in your pocket. This one, if you can see the rust right there, that was just under the disassembly lever, for lack of a better term, just from sweat, from being up against skin. So we're going to clean that real well. This one does have the Crimson Trace laser. That's activated right here. It does have the Talon grip tape on it, which I do like. It's just a standard XDS9 with the 3.3-inch barrel. So nothing super exciting. Go ahead and grab my brush. Brush some more dirt out of it. Why don't you guys leave a comment about what your last firearm or firearm type purchase was. Leave this video a thumbs up while you're at it. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I figured it was a good time to live stream, as I was going to be cleaning these anyways today. And right now is a good time because my little guy, wow, he'll be a year old in a month. He's napping right now in his room, so figured right now might be a good time to live stream this. Always clean out your holsters. I don't know how well my camera's picking it up, but there is quite a bit of dust right in. There we go. Focus. Quite a bit of lint in there. Your holsters pick up quite a bit of lint. It's the nature of being where they are. I may see a lot of different environments. I mean, humidity extremes, temperature extremes. And they are a very important part of your concealed carry setup. You need to keep them clean, and they won't let you down as easily as they may. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a drop of this oil and put it right there on that screw, because I do notice that it's starting to rust on the back, and that might help prevent a little bit. Okay, and then I'm going to wipe down the inside of the holster as well. Get any residual dust that I can. Get the rag to pick it up here. This rag that I'm using, in case you are curious, is where'd the bag go? It is the Allen's brand silicone gun cleaning cloth. It works pretty decent. It does get a little bit of lint sometimes on whatever you're cleaning, but I tend to have a very specific order that I clean in, so I get the dust off after I am done. And I try to avoid using a lot of solvent on my firearms unless they are really, really dirty. I put it in areas where there's a lot of contact. And anything like that to help clean it. Yep. I was hoping I might get one or two more viewers. My personal goal was to try to get maybe 5 people viewing my live stream today. But I don't know if that's going to happen at all, which is okay. I mean, I know I have a small channel, and my content's not for everybody, which is fine. I'm okay with that. I'm just going to keep making content, and maybe one day I can remonetize. I was monetized years ago, and then YouTube decided, oh, hey, your channel's too small. We're going to demonetize everything and make it a ridiculous requirement of 1,000 subscribers as opposed to, I think it was 200 subscribers in the past. And now they have the, you have to have 4,000 hours of video views in a 12-month period. It's kind of crazy. Personally, I think it's ridiculous that they've got that high of a requirement for it. But that's how they make their money, and they can't just keep giving it away to everybody, apparently. Okay, get that good copper. A little bit there. A little bit there. I like to put a little bit of copper grease on these. And then I have been, I've had good results with the shooter lube. They call it extreme weapons oil. 1 drop on each side of the slide will do it for me anyways. Give the barrel a final wipe down. Give the guide rod a wipe down. I do like to put a drop on the barrel. Not that it needs the lubrication, but it does. I think it does help it. If anything, the oil will protect the barrel. Okay, put that back in. I do put a drop on the little section and the big section, big section of the guide rod before I'll put that back in. Its little section goes front, I believe. No, its big section goes. Yeah, big section goes in the hole. Click that down. Okay. We're going to put a drop of oil on the back of that. Just a little bit there, a little bit there. Just kind of give it a drop. A couple spaces. Okay, that's all put back together. Wipe off the copper grease that I got on here. Put those over there. Wipe it down with just a dry cloth that had a little bit of oil on it. Get the silicone rag back here. Take the just clean rag. Take the brush. Get the laser. I just run a brush over it. It seems to work just fine still. Probably gonna have to put new batteries in this soon. Shh. Don't tell YouTube I'm putting the ammunition back in it. Okay. And then we're going to put it back in the holster. Put that back in there. And bang. I'm happy with that. That's clean enough to carry for another week. So we'll put that there. Oh, and the cannon. Yeah, the cannon. And no, I am not sponsored by Shooter Lube. It's just a pretty good product. I was a little upset with how long it took to get to me. I ordered it. Granted, we're in the pandemic this year, but I ordered it. It took 2.5 months from the day I ordered it to get here. And that was after several emails going, where is my product? And eventually the customer service is like, oh, well, sorry, we're delayed because of the pandemic and the whole spiel that they were given. So I finally got it. Now, on the other hand, at least their customer service responded to me. I ordered my AR, well, an AR from Palmetto State Armory. Once I ordered it, there was no communication at all. Nothing. I eventually got a notification that it had shipped, and it didn't move. According to the tracking number, it sat in the same location for a month. So eventually it did get here, and I've enjoyed it a little bit here and there, shooting it when I've had time. You got to take into effect, I am a father, and that comes before my love of shooting and before me being able to go out to the range, even though the range is in the backyard. You know what they say, if mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy. Well, got to keep mama happy, so she lets me go and do what I want to do. So that's pretty much that. I think I'm gonna wrap this up. I hope you enjoyed the cleaning of my Canon, and I'm looking forward to having plenty more videos with the mini Canon. If I can get somewhere along a pond or a lake, I kind of want to do a video of shooting it by the water. So I'm going to try that. And I don't know, maybe we'll try some different loads for the Canon, some different powder for the Canon, and go from there. I will give you a quick close-up of the Canon. This knob right here adjusts the level of the Canon. It's like your elevation up and down on a scope. So if you want the barrel higher or lower, it does have the 4 screws. Would allow me to take the area where the wheels are off and then the sides off. I did have to remake, well, I had to shorten and grind some nails to put here where the tires are. It did have little tiny pins, and it only had 3 of them when I found it. So the one wheel was off. It was missing two screws. So I found some screws that went in there, and the whole body, and you can see in the video I put up last week, the whole body of this, other than the barrel, was this aluminum color. And it is aluminum. It is quite heavy for its size. I mean, relatively, in comparison to the XD with the extended magazine full of ammo, the Canon's probably 3 times as heavy. So it's an interesting little toy that I've been having fun with on the range. So I hope that hey, if you've got a mini Canon, show me your mini Canon. Do a video response to this. Tag me in it, and I'll like and comment on it. Not a problem at all. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you for watching.